Hey guys, it's Kind Notebook, and today I'll be talking about how we can set up a strong year such that we manage to hit our goals and achieve our dreams. I'll be dividing the video into 7 parts, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. So the first part is reevaluation. Basically, you're going to try and reevaluate your last year to identify what are the great things and the bad things that you have done. It's great to ask yourself, what accomplishments am I proud of last year, and what are the bad things that I want to improve on? The reason why we're doing this is because we can actively think and work on ourselves by identifying our problems, because identification is such an important part of improving yourself. As an example, for me, I am proud of being more productive than my previous years. As compared to other years in my life, I feel like I was the most productive this year. I'm also proud of meeting more people and meeting more friends and closing bonds and just getting to know my friends a lot more. And yeah. As for the things that I want to improve on, I want to improve on my consistency, because last year I feel like I was super inconsistent with the things and productivity. I always had lazy days where I just wanted to sleep the entire morning. But in reality, I feel like instead of having these short bursts of productivity, I think it's better for me to be consistent. While you are reevaluating your year, it's good to write these down on a notebook or type this down on a notepad on computer or phone. The next step is to create a vision board, which is my favorite part of this process because I feel like this is the most fun compared to the other steps in this process. Once again, ask yourself, where do I see myself in a year? Now, you can imagine yourself in a year where you have these certain habits that you have successfully, done for many days consistently. What do you look like? What status are you in? Are you earning more? Are you in a higher paying job and such? For example, I see myself in university next year, so I feel like I should be doing well in class, having good relationships with my batchmates and professors, as well as having good physical and mental health. I also want to see myself continuing this YouTube channel as well as creating more music content. Just like last step, it's best to write it down in a notepad or in a computer software notepad, whatever you want to write it down on. A good way is to imagine you're writing a will for your last year. What do you want to accomplish for your last year and such and such. The next step is to understand the areas of improvement. Understanding the different areas of life where you can focus on is a big plus in terms of self-improvement. For me, there are 5 areas in life where you can focus on. The first area of improvement is your career or academics. This is basically your area of school, career, or business where you're focusing on building things that would help on your occupation in the future. This can be like studying, or this can be like creating business ideas or studying the market or something like that, but anything related to your occupation. The next category is health. Now, this area is where you'll focus on your physical health and appearances. This can include workouts, diets, fashion, makeup, and etc. You can try having a better diet or eat or lose more weight. You can improve your fashion style and so on. Third area, I believe, is relationships. This is where you build and maintain relationships with your friends, with your family, or with people that you know. I feel like this is such an important area to improve on, and I feel like this is the most underrated area. The fourth area we have is personal area, where you're focusing on your mental health, your personal growth, and basically everything about you. This can be about how you deal with things, how you value life, how you value the world, what kind of view you see the world in. Are you a positive person? Are you a negative person? And so on. And yeah, this is basically the area where you improve yourself as a person. And finally, the fifth one and the most fun and casual area, hobbies. This is where you can add a bit of challenge to your hobbies and just add a bit of growth as well. So for example, I play Valorant and I sometimes maybe want to reach immortal in the future, so yeah. Or maybe you want to learn a language, so maybe you can learn Duolingo every day. Or maybe you want to learn the piano, where you can just play the piano for 30 minutes a day, and yeah, that can be your habit. Identifying these different areas of improvement is important as we're going to move on to the next step. The next step is setting up your main goals. Identify your different areas of improvement and write goals that are related in the areas down on a notepad or on a book. For example, for me, in career-wise, I want to have a scholarship as well as have high grades in university. I also want to continue this YouTube channel because I feel like this channel is part of my career, and I also finally want to start practicing and making music for my music career. For health, I want to gain more weight, I want to clear more acne and, get that six-pack abs. I want to improve my fashion sense as well. For relationships, I want to meet my online friends in real life as I feel like they're such an integral part of my life, especially nowadays with COVID. I also want to be meeting new people in university. For personal goals, I want to improve on my communication skills as well as becoming more positive in life, as I feel like I'm really bad at communicating with other people as I tend to eat my words a lot. And finally, for hobbies, I want to start reading more, I want to learn more languages, and I want to reach Diamond in Valorant. Alright, after making your goals, it's time for the next step, sub-goals. After creating your main goals, divide your goals into smaller and easier sub-goals that slowly progresses you to you achieving your main goal. Your goal can be broken down in multiple times, from main goals to quarterly goals, from quarterly goals to monthly goals, and from monthly goals to weekly goals. You can all track these down on a book or in my favorite app. Personally, I use Notion, not sponsored by the way. Once you're done creating sub-goals from your main goals, it's time to create the point of action, your systems. After creating such goals, start creating the systems that will help you achieve your goal. So what are systems? Systems are basically activities or routines that are done in the day that will help you slowly progress towards your goal and slowly help you improve as a person. So for example, in my career-wise goal, I feel like a study routine for at least 6 to 8 hours per day will help me achieve my goal. Create systems like these, such as drinking more water every day or something like that that's super simple to follow so that slowly you can reach your goal without having much to do on the first day. Finally, the last step after creating all of that, organization. Now that you've written all of those down, where do you track everything? Well, I recommend a few software applications to do it. On your computer, I highly recommend Notion. Yeah, it's not sponsored. I genuinely love Notion. I've been using it for 2 years now and I just fell in love with it. It's such a versatile app and honestly, it's great for organization. On your phone, I recommend using Habits as it's a great, easy habit tracker. Not sponsored by the way. Or you can use Google Tasks to also track your habits as well. There are many other apps such as Dailyo, but I will get into that in the future. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful 2022 now that you have a great system to create and do your habits. Hopefully this year will be a productive and wonderful year for you. I'm cheering for you, whoever you are watching this. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm excited to make more content in the future. And yeah, the support I've been receiving is honestly so wild and I just want to say thank you so much. All my Kai notebooks, thank you guys so much. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I love you all and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!